Okay guys, big house. Don't know really where to start, so I'm just gonna jump in. One, when we spray, we don't get overspray on the windows. That was kind of interesting. Definitely dry, definitely needs it. What we do is, I'll just kind of do a quick run through. A lot of checking on the wood. I use a low sheen paint. It has a little bit of a sheen. It's a flat with a little bit of a sheen, but it really repels water and gets into that. We need to get rid of that checking. All this stuff is pressure washed. For us, everything is caulked. Everything, even guys like this, caulked, everything. We go through, we spray it, then we back roll. Doors can be done either way. Colors really don't matter to us because we're doing 2 coats either way, so we can cover with no matter what. All this stuff, caulked. All this, everything. I mean, we caulk everything. That's part of what we do. Lights come off when we get here. We re-nail any of the fascia in the 1x, which that would be caulked as well. We re-nail anything in. Doors, see, this is how it's supposed to look, like that. Everything is pressure washed. Lights come off the building so that we have a clean shot. Walls are trenched. We pull the soil out so that we can paint and then push the soil back. It just has a better appearance. It looks nicer than seeing a paint line right there. The whole idea is to make the house look as if it was dipped. Yeah, a lot of checking on this wall. Not a big deal. We do wrap the trim. So when we do the trim, we kind of come underneath and make it as if it's one piece of wood. Obviously, like I said, caulked here, 1x will be caulked and re-nailed in. Mast, drop cloth, everything. We don't like to get overspray on anything. Gutters will be painted into the color of the trim or the color of the house, whichever you guys decide. Okay. Beams, yeah, here's where you get a little more technical, which is time to do stuff like this, because we can't really just come in and spray some of this out. Probably have somebody stand with a drop cloth behind it and get a lot of it. Needs a good pressure washing. It's definitely dry, it's definitely time. A lot of this stuff, I break this stuff out and I caulk it so that it's sealed up. A lot of detail there. Some of that we could probably get rid of by just spraying that the same color and then, you know, keeping these. So you still have that contrast, but you're not every single one, which obviously if you've painted this place, you know that's very time consuming. Door sanded down, marine varnish, spar is what I would use. McCloskey's is what I use weekly. A lot of just spray. That's a little holiday up there. We don't do that. This one right here is pretty bad. I would suggest on this wall, right from this line over, we use a heavy primer. Prime it all, soak it, and back roll it. And we can save this. We can definitely save this. I know a lot of guys would tell you you need to replace it, but we can save it. We've done far worse, way worse. Same thing, rocks come back. Yeah, this side's pretty bad too. Yeah, a lot of paint. I'm not sure what that is, but I could probably fix it, make it look a little cleaner than a board. Yeah, this one's pretty bad. But like I said, we can get it. It's just a lot of paint. Probably looking at 10 gallons with 5 of primer and 5 of paint just on this wall. We spray it and back roll with these huge naps that we use. Again, everything's re-nailed in. Caulked. All the stuff has to be caulked in. Windows are masked with a 3M film. It's actually a pretty big house. It's got some big high walls. It's kind of nice. Pressure wash is definitely needed. We bleach all the mold out. All that mold is gone after we bleach it all. Pretty standard. It's kind of what we do up here. We got to figure out what we're going to do with those middle boards. Obviously this would still be the trim, but again, you get into this detail where there's 2 colors there. So it would behoove us, if you guys are saving money, that we pick one color and we just do all that under there. because why would we have one beam back in there that's a different color? I get it for the contrast to make it pop, but at the same time, this is out here where I'm standing is not usually an area where you entertain. So I would save that contrast for areas that people see, like when they pull up or underneath the deck, instead of covering the wood. This guy here's got a little bit of a bend in it. Probably be able to fix that too. I don't know. I'm just gonna talk about the decks. You guys, you can go a la carte on how this works. Any of this stuff, if you decide, you know what, you spray out the body, we're gonna do this stuff by hand or whatever it might be. I'm just gonna do a la carte the whole thing, what it is. Is that an alarm system? Sounds like it might be your alarm. Again, caulking, the whole works. Lights come off. Nice deck though. Definitely needs a coat of stain, but you don't have to get crazy. You can pressure wash it, bleach it, and put a coat of stain on it. It'll look really nice. This would look really nice if these were all stained as well. So I'll put that a la carte, and you guys can pick and choose. Stuff like this back here where you see big misses, we don't do stuff like that. There you go. That is pretty much what we do. We use the best Kelly Moore paints that we can get our hands on. Low sheen. We don't use cheap stuff. We don't rush. We do stuff correctly because we have a warranty of 2 years. I want to make sure that I don't have to come back and fix anything for free. But it's a really nice house, and I think we can make it look really nice. Obviously through here. See, here's where you have that contrast because you're right here and you want to see it. Over on the back of the house above the wood pile doesn't make so much sense to me, but it is whatever you guys would like to do. Yeah, so not a big deal. We could definitely make this place look amazing. Primer on those, obviously, kind of cool. Gutter mounts, whoever made those, that's definitely different and kind of cool. We'd have to prime them so that they last. I use a Kelbond high-end primer. It's really good for water. But there you go. So thank you guys very much. And if you have any questions, please respond via email or drop me a call. Dye Painting 209-480-3738. Thank you.